What's up, Psychonauts? This is Daniel Moeller. How are you doing? I hope everybody's doing well out there in this crazy, dangerous world during these crazy, dangerous times. I am your home for all things psycho here on the interwebs, the internet. I am author of various books such as the novel Red Mass. I'm an author at Llewellyn Publishing through my book Shamanic Kabbalah and most recently The Shamanic Soul. I'm also a comic book artist. I am part of the New Vision Comics Collective with my homie and brother and partner in crime, Aaron Conaway, where we produce cutting edge superhero comics like you've never seen before, but I also make underground comics in the nether realms, including my hit series Psychonaut Presents. I've got copies of this out there if anybody wants to get the trade paperback of the first 4 issues about all of my psychedelic ritualistic memoirs into the other realms. And then my new comic book series, the Simon Myth Chronicles, the first segment, Broken Chalice, #1, has hit the stands, ladies and gentlemen. It's out there. It's doing really well. I've gotten a lot of great feedback. Currently working on issue 2, but how do I find the time or the energy to get all this done? I'm a full-time dad. I'm a full-time worker at a work job during the day that I use to pay the mortgage and stuff. So I need help to be able to keep the energy going and flowing and to be able to have the appropriate return for materials and time to be able to produce the works that I'm so excited to produce. So I've actually had quite a few fans push me to go ahead and, hey, set up a Patreon. We'll pay for it. We will support you. Go for it. So here I am. I'm going to be doing a Patreon, so you can check it out. This is really important to me. It was really only like 3 years or so ago that I decided to make the full leap into really diving in and being the artist, creator, cartoonist that I wanted to be. I'd written a few books before. I'd done artwork before. Of course, it was always a passion of mine, but I never had the courage to just dive right in and do it. And about 3 years ago, I was sitting in the mountains and just had this wonderful experience alone, sitting out at Emerald Lake in the wilderness, and then revisited with my wife afterwards, and she just held my face and said, make it for yourself, make comics, do it. This is something I've always wanted to do as a child, to be an artist, to be a cartoonist, and so I just jumped in head over heels, produced 2 comics at least within my first year, numerous comics after that. I have projects that have been out in various bootlegs and other formats out in the independent industry. I'm totally excited. I've even had the opportunity to be published alongside with people I consider heroes in my life. So I want to keep this energy going. I want to keep the momentum going forward, and I want to be able to keep producing at a whole other level for my fans and for my friends and family, all the people that have stuck with me. I've always appreciated it. So I'm doing it. I almost said a Kickstarter. God, maybe I'll do a Kickstarter someday. But I am going to do a Patreon, so I hope that people will come and join me. So I've got some very accessible levels. Starting out, the first one, of course, is just Psychonaut level, $3 a month. That's it, just $3 a month. You can come and join, and you'll get not only my regular social media content, and you'll be supporting me and keeping this work going forward, but also you'll get a little bit extra content being on the Patreon. You're going to get a little extra behind the scenes kind of stuff that I'm doing as I'm working on things. Get to see process flows and pages, thumbnails, stuff like that, so you can really see the books that I'm working on come into full generation. There's also extra level for those that really want to get recognized for their support. Psychonaut Adept level, just $9 a month. You're going to be able to get credits in my videos as well as also in my comics. I'll have a full page on there to thank my supporters. So, if you want to get credit, if you want to be listed, just like in a movie reel, one of the people that helped create it and make it happen that's what I want to do, because I want to give credit where credit's due. I love the fact that, people want to give a part of themselves into another person's creation. So I want to fully recognize that in sacred reciprocity to me. So, you have that level, Psychonaut Adept. Then you move up to the next level, to Psychonaut Mage. Psychonaut Mage, you're going to get all the benefits of the previous tiers, but with Psychonaut Mage, you're going to be able to, once a month, attend a full Psychonaut session with me on an exclusive Zoom call with the other Psychonaut Mages, where we session it out ourselves. So it's a public session. I'll have topics for us to talk about. If we want to just sit and draw and talk and do whatever, hang out, have coffee, talk about all kinds of esoteric concepts, artistic concepts. I'll have a list of things that I want to cover and talk about, but anybody else that wants to bring something to discuss and to go over with the group, it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be like a big party on Zoom online. So it's kind of a way to start generating a community and building a community of people around the whole Psychonaut paradigm, and not just my creative works, but what you're working on as well and the things that you're doing. And then I have this like uber tier. The Psychonaut Sage tier, you'll be able to once a month be able to have a full session with just me for any kind of counsel, tutorship, instruction that you would like, whether it's art instruction, whether it's things in my books that you want to talk about, different kind of esoteric concepts, tarot, Kabbalah, shamanism, whatever. The sky's the limit. I'm here for you. And that's a limited tier. It's limited to only 6 patrons. So if you want to jump in on that, it's an opportunity to have that full one-on-one time where, I'm completely in service to you, and I'm here for you. And I'm really excited about this, to be able to have that level of engagement and build an even, wider level of community and more dynamic community in the creative world that I live in all day, every day. I like my time to myself, but also, you know what? I want to expand my consciousness a little bit and bring other people into my own interior world. So this is really exciting for me. So please sign up on my Patreon. You'll see the link in the video description. I really appreciate your participation, your support for all those that have been there for me. So much love for you. Thank you so much. But also just in general for everyone who's even watching this video, who has purchased my books. Thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to more engagement, more community in the future. Looking forward to being on this journey with you. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm really excited, as you can tell. So everybody out there, sign up and keep it psycho.